On the lockout. Ping. New world order. Ping, ping, ping. Holy snap. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to do this. Ping, ping, and fix the coloration real quick. Ping. I think it looks a little better there, or it looked better the other way. Ping, ping. I think it looks better that way, like a little darker. Ping. I don't know. Just for me. Zoop. But I don't know how you see it out there. Ping, ladies and gentlemen. Zoop. But here we are. Ping. Welcome to On the Lockout. Ping, ping. New world order. There's a lot going on. There's a whole lot going on. Facts. What up, my guys? Shout out to you. Respects is at an all-time high. Racism in hip-hop. Racism in hip-hop or in our hood. Addressing issues also about police brutality. True story. GANGSTER. Bing. That's what we doing. Yo, what up, my dude? What's poppin'? Shout out to everyone that's commenting right now in the comment section. You already know. Pop, pop. We grateful. Facts. Zoop. Bing. What's poppin'? How you been, bro? Facts. Hopefully you all right, my dude. You blessed up. You blessed up. Blessed up. Facts. We in the building. We in the building. I should have wore that hat. You see that picture that I got right there on the screen? That's me with that hat. I should have wore that. Facts. Holy snap. Where is that hat? Oh, that hat is in my dresser. The hat with the Indian with the red, green, yellow, and orange right there. Ping. Facts. I should have wore the same clothes. That's from a pic that I took. That's official the way you do that. Ping. I did that painting right there in not even 2 seconds. Ping. And everything pops out. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Just like that. I got it with the microphone and then I got it without the microphone like this. I'll show you right now. Oh, now, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to show you right now. Probably I can through here. So I have it here. Open up! Pop. You see it right there with the lion? With the lion, it look cool too. And it says Rikers Island at the top. You get it? You know I'm going to put that whenever I tell a Rikers Island story. Ping, ping, ping. But I got a few of them. I did it up. Ping, you heard? Facts. I did it up. That's me in the whip. Ping, ping on Flatbush Avenue. Facts. Ping. Bop. That's me on the motorcycle, you heard? 44th Street, Warpath. Boom, boom, boom. You see the shorties behind me like, yo, whoa, where you going, baby? Wait for me. Ain't. Ping. Zoop. All right, we got that. That's not part of it. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so I got a few. Oh, right here. It's punching up. Ping. All right, I did that already. Ping. I showed you that. Ping. I showed you that. Ping. All right, that's fabulous pic. I'm going to delete fabulous pic because I don't need that. That was from yesterday's. Yeah. Your cartoon pictures are it's definitely official. You heard? Facts. Respectfully though, my guy. You heard? Everything I do is official. Respectfully though, I just showing these dudes. Ping, ping. You heard who Poppy is? You heard? Because they try to get it like they try to turn it up and mix up things that are really happening, you heard? And they don't like to give props to nobody, right? Am I lying, King? Yo, King, the fact is, King, that we started a lot of trends on the internet, respectfully, on the lockout. And we get zero props. But you know why? I don't flow with nobody. You get it? Respectfully, these niggas be dying to say something about me. They can't say nothing about me because I'm in New York City in real life. You get it? And they be lying. They say, yo, I'm from New York. I'm in New York City. Boy, them niggas haven't been to New York City in over 10 years. Some of these dudes that make content, all these cats, name me a New York City dude that's really in New York besides me. Respectfully. Now, of course, there's other content creators that are in New York City. I know them, but they not on this section of YouTube. You get it? Respectfully. And there's people that are in New York City, right? Boy, them niggas don't even go outside. Just because you went outside today to the hood or anywhere, right? That don't make you official. That don't make you official. You went outside on your block. You get it? Like, bro, it just kills me. People think that all you have to do is make a video and say, hey guys, I've been to Rikers. Hey guys, I live in New York City, and you're gonna go viral. It doesn't work that way, bro. You get it? I'm really, really outside. I'm really, really a gang member for over 30 years, right? What the news, the media considers a gang, right? I'm really, really gonna pop your head off if you say anything to me in real life, right? Facts. Like, homie, it's a whole different me and them. You get it? Respectfully, boy. But it's cool though too, right? But a lot of people think that they're gonna get viral that way, or they're gonna make some people follow them, and what it does is it makes people dislike you. Facts. Yo, anyway, let's get to this business right here, my boy. What you said, Harlem legend. Of course, bro, Hassan Campbell, he definitely lives in the woods, bro. The only place he said that he was going to, that block where he went to, well, that's where Hocus 4/5 be at, right? Respects to Hocus 4/5, right? But Hocus 4/5 don't even be on them blocks like that. Facts, because he moved. Now, I've met Hocus 4/5 on the block. Hocus 4/5 brother is my guy. He's in my videos. He's in the pictures with me. Facts. I've met Hocus 4/5. I've spoken to Hocus 4/5. I walked with Hocus 4/5. You don't see me mentioning Hocus 4/5, bro. I can mention him all day, every day. I stand right in front of his building with his brother. I could be talking about Hocus all day, but why would I talk about Hocus? Respectfully, bro. Why would I even talk about Hassan Campbell every day? Respectfully, right? Because I hang out with Hocus 4/5 brother till date. I go to the hood. I see him. As a matter of fact, I seen him a few times within last week, and I didn't say nothing to him. I'm going to keep it a stack with you, bro. He's my guy. I will pop anybody's head off for him, right? But I'm not the type of dude that I see you and I'm going to keep saying what's up to you. If you don't say what's up to me, boy, I'm going to keep it pushing once in a while, bro. Because I'm not going to be the one to always chase you to be saying hi, respectfully. You get it? So I seen his brother a few times and walked right by him probably. But he's my guy. You get it? I just don't dick ride nobody and be like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? And I'm always the one saying what's up. Nah, I don't do that. Respectfully. But I be around Hocus 4/5 brother, bro. I've never once in my life seen Hassan Campbell. Facts. Not that I'm looking for him, but I never seen them. Respectfully. But yeah, you see, my guy said I'm the same way. Facts. Yo, just a fact, bro. You never gonna say what's up to me? I gotta be sucking your dick, chasing you? Like, you get it? Like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm Warpath, bro. You get it? Respectfully, I'm the type of nigga that feel like everybody's supposed to run to me to say hi. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know, people I fuck with, and I'll say what's up a few times. But once I see that I didn't say what's up to you and you not stretching to say what's up to me, and I'm across the street and I could see you and you could see me and you not saying nothing, nah, bro, I'm walking right by you every time. So I seen his brother a few times and I haven't said nothing to him. And he watches my channel, so he probably gonna see this too. So now you know, homie, why I haven't said anything to you. I see you clearly every day I'm on the block. I see you. Respectfully. Word. Because he's my guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's somebody I fuck with. But you not saying what's up to me, I'm not gonna say what's up to you, bro. Respectfully. If you wanna be respectfully, bro, right? I'm the one with the fama here, bro. Respectfully, you get it? Let's keep it a stack. If you just want to keep it a little bit on the stack of mania, right? I'm the one with the little fama, bro. Am I bugging or what, guys? I'm the one with a little fama. Respectfully, I would be saying hi to Warpath, right? Like, come on, bro. Let's keep it a stack. But I've always been like that in the streets. Anybody that know me would tell you that boy is like that, bro. Respectfully, yo, bro, I swear to my mother to drop dead, bro. I don't lie about nothing, bro. About nothing. You can't catch me in one lie, right? Bro, in real life, respectfully, not trying to show off, not trying to nothing, bro, right? While I'm on this internet, right? You see how nice I be? I'm being somebody that I'm really not, my nigga. Respectfully, that's why the internet saved my life. Respectfully, the internet saved my life, boy. I could say that because I'm really, really, really like that in the streets of New York. You could ask anybody, nigga. Anybody that really lives in New York City, nigga. I show my face, right? Who was here yesterday or the day before? You know how many people have came up and said, yo, you robbed me? Who was here the other day when homeboy popped up and said it too? He said, yo, you robbed me in 2023. Who was here? I was just talking to my wifey about that. I'm like, yo, I told you, man, niggas still popping out till today. And that's nothing. There's still a whole bunch of niggas that are gonna pop out and be like, yo, this nigga robbed me. Why didn't you call the authorities? Look, my guy said facts. I was. You see, this guy was here, Julio Soto. He was like, I was. Yo, I'm not lying, bro. I don't lie about nothing, bro. Yo, bro, if you catch me in a lie, right? Number one, you'll be a dick looking for me to say a fucking lie, right? But if anybody could catch me in a fucking lie, bro, I will pay you. I'll get off the internet. I never fucking lie. So it may seem like a lie to you because you don't know me, right? But I promise, I told myself when I first started making content, I said, Warpath, never lie to the people. And you could go back and look at my videos where I'm telling people how to grow on YouTube. You want to grow on YouTube? Never lie. I said that. And I've always kept them things dearly to me. You get it? Like I carry that. I've never said one lie, bro. One lie, bro. Respectfully. And all my haters, right? All the haters, they just keep hating. Every day, respectfully, people, I'm just letting you know, right, that there's a way for you to generate an income or be wealthy or prosperous on these platforms, right? Every day for motivation for whoever it may be, right? Every day, I promise you, every day I get new subscribers on all my platforms. Every day, people leave all my platforms. Bro, you think I give a fuck if 30 people leave? Check this out, right? 30 people leave, I promise you, 90 people come in. I love it when people start leaving. Respectfully, who has heard me say that? Who has heard me say, yo, please leave? Like, if you're not here to watch the content, if you don't know how to watch somebody where you got love for me, like whatever I'm talking about, right? Then you a fake nigga, right? There's niggas that been watching On The Lockout, right? They know I'm king, nigga. I never said I was nothing else. I've said now when I wasn't saying that, I was saying like I already had said it so much. That's when they was getting people in trouble on the platforms for saying you was involved in a gang. So I stopped saying it, right? Because technically, it's nobody's business, right? And I'm talking to 90% of people I don't know, right? But nigga, I live in New York City in real life, bro. My whole family's kings, nigga. Respectfully, nigga. And I'm talking about I come from 30 years plus ago, my nigga. You get it? So there's nothing that nobody could tell me about kingism, about none of that. But what kills me is when a nigga's watching me and I pose like this, right? And it says LK on the dude's sweater or whatever. And a nigga will unsubscribe. Yo, bro, you been watching me for so many years. Now because I decide to give a little boost or talk about whatever I was involved in mostly my whole life, you're gonna unsubscribe. You're a dunk. I want you to leave anyway. You get it? But I guess most of the people that watch or tune in, right? They get their stories from misleading people. So they may listen to a Crip, a Blood, or whoever, right? And it's a hateful Blood or a hateful Crip. That he comes with lies. So he comes with the lies. You know, we started to uplift our people. You know, we was fixing Rikers Island. They tell you our story. You get it? You start to believe them. And then you want to unfollow every real right nigga you was following. And then you go follow your loser friend. Respectfully, that's just the way I see it. The cartoon looks dope. Yeah, I got mad shit of that. That's what I do. I spend most of my day now fixing up. I got a whole movie made out with this. Do you see this setting right here? I got the whole movie. I'm talking in it. The car's just moving. I pull up. Boom, bitch, get in my car. Ping, ping. I slap her down. Ping, ping, slap her up. Get out. Boom. He comes in. Boom. What's up? What we doing, Rodolfo? Just drive straight. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Pull over. Oh, my God. It's a whole movie, bro. It's going to come at you guys at a theater near you for $5.96. It's not $5. It's not. It's $5.96. Pelabicho. Yeah. Yo, what up, bro? We in the building, bro. God bless you guys. I just want you to know, bro, I'm one dude, bro. I've been on YouTube for a lot of years of my life, bro, right? Homie, you never in your life, I live in New York City, boy. Brooklyn, I be in the Bronx. I go to every borough, nigga. I used to post it every day. I got so much videos to post of me outside, and I haven't moved. The nigga asked me, yo, did you move? My nigga, I'm gonna die. Bro, ask anybody. I never lie, homie. I'm a stick-up kid. I've robbed half of New York City, boy. Respectfully. I do stick-ups. Pop, give me your fucking money, nigga. Ping, ping, ping. I fuck shit up, nigga, in real life. Respectfully. And I never wore a mask. Never in my life wore a mask, nigga. Do I look like I'm trying to move from New York, nigga? And I'm the fucking nigga that you bugging, nigga? I'm never leaving New York City, bro. This is my home. I love New York City, nigga. It's not about the money. It's not about nothing. Cause I've left for like 90 days, 60 days. I went to other states. At one point when I was younger, I lived in Connecticut. Facts. I just don't talk about it because I don't feel like it, right? And if I talk about it, it opens up a can of worms. Boom, I gotta start talking about this girl, that girl. My wifey hears it. It's a lot of shit. You get it? So with respects, I just leave it at now. If my guy ever comes up here or ever comments like, yo, remember when we was in Connecticut? I'ma answer him back, right? Real brief, ping. But I don't tell them stories like too hard. A lot of shit happened when I was in Connecticut. I did 2 bids. I got locked up out there twice. Facts. I got mad Connecticut stories, bro. In the little time that I was there, I terrorized that neighborhood and then went back. Ping. Facts. And I was living out there because the Dominicans out here in Brooklyn were looking for me to murder me respectfully. Facts. And I left out over there with my ex-shorty. And you see why I don't talk about it? Because I have to say my ex-girl. And then I'm married, nigga. I'm not a little boy, guys. I'm fucking married. You get it? So my wife hears me say that and be like, why you talking about Lee? Like, you love that bitch, huh? Right? And then we get into an argument. Meanwhile, I'm not even thinking about Lee. Well, anyway, you get it? So it leads to a whole lot of shit, respectfully. So I refrain from a lot of shit, right? And I got a lot of stories to tell, bro. My stories haven't even started, right? But I would like to say, for whatever it means to you, right? For you that's watching and that's really subscribed to me, right? That I'm grateful, bro. I'm 1,000,000% grateful. I'm talking about that nobody in this world that you subscribe to is probably more grateful than what I am. Facts. And because you understand me, right? And believe me, when people be like, oh, this nigga's mad. Boy, I'm nowhere near mad, bro. Respectfully, when I'm on here, I'm the nicest guy that a nigga's ever met in his life. If you knew me in real life, respectfully, you can ask anybody, nigga. Ask anybody, nigga, that's really out here in New York City that know me. They're gonna be like, boy, is a savage. Facts. Because I don't play with nobody in these streets of New York, boy. Respectfully. That's why I could come on the internet and flex the way I flex, nigga. Respectfully. Don't you think if I was another donk talking all this shit, niggas would have been like, yo, shut the fuck, this nigga's lying, right? Exactly, nigga. But niggas can't do that. I promise you. I'll hem his whole shit up. Pop, pop, pop. He'll be making a video like this. Facts on my mother. I bet you. On gang gang. You heard? Facts. Niggas ain't even built to disrespect me. Facts. You heard? I promise you. Now that you get a little bird, nigga, there's not really, don't have no pictures up, don't have nothing, pop, 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 that will comment, of course, right? And I just block him. He's out of here. You get it, pop? But a nigga with his whole profile, with his pics, his family, I can see who he is. I can see what block he's in New York. Hell no, boy. Never in your life would you see that. Facts. I could say that, nigga. Not a lot of niggas could say that. I could say that, nigga. Facts. Not one time, nigga, that I ever went to prison was I anybody's son, nigga. Every time I went to Rikers Island or the state penitentiary, the phone was mine, nigga. Ask anybody, nigga. I've always had the same story, nigga. My shit has never changed. Has it? No, nigga. Everybody's gonna tell you that, nigga. Who had the phone in the house? Warpath. Facts. Every time I went through, I was grabbing the whole phone, nigga. Facts. On my mother's mother. And I've been locked up over 26 times, and I have over 19 convictions, respectfully. Holy snap, which reminds me, I was driving a school bus with a felony because I got my CDL with a passenger endorsement. That's on my mother. I've been had it for like 30 years. But there's a nigga that crashed his school bus. Facts. This nigga crashed his school bus. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, right here. Pop. I think he's going down. No, he didn't crash his school bus. What he did is he drops off kids and then he picks up other kids with his school bus. So people were looking at him like he a rapo or something, and a lot of people were scared. But I get why they were scared, right? But honestly, right, if the news didn't know, well, it's time for them to know, right? Homie, I know murderers that drive yellow school buses, bro. Do not believe them companies, bro. I promise you. Look at me, bro. Look, my name is King Warpath. I'm a so-called gang member, bro. Respectfully. Ever since I was a so-called gang member, I drove a school bus. I drove a city bus. I picked up the kids and took them to school from kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. Kids, nigga. I even picked up handicapped kids. I drove the ambulance, nigga. I drove the ambulance. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The ambulance, my nigga. Facts. And I always had 10 bundles of heroin in my pocket, nigga. While I was driving the school bus, while I was a fucking all that, nigga. I had guns on me and all that. Facts. Respectfully. So I'm telling you, the crazy people that drive these school buses, bro, if you get a CDL, commercial driver's license, right? You get a job any fucking where, bro. The only thing that they worried about, right, is if you fucked somebody, nigga. Facts. If you didn't fuck nobody, right, you start tomorrow at 6 a.m. I promise you, bro. I'm telling you, I drove for every fucking school bus company in this borough and in the next borough. I go outside and I'll be like, oh, I used to work for them. Oh, I used to work for them. Niggas be like, damn, boy, you work for all the school buses. My nigga, I was get a job, work for a week, get mad at the boss, quit, get another job because I had a CDL. The easiest thing to do with a CDL is get a job. Bro, in 1 month, I had like fucking 10 different jobs, bro. Respectfully. Probably 10 is a little overrated, but I mean like at the least, like 6 in 1 month. Facts. I'll never lie to you, bro. That's another fucking YouTuber, homie.
As Daryl Beaver live streamed his efforts, the well-raised kids of Detroit mostly...
Check him out.
Last week in Detroit, a licensed school bus driver finished his route, but then saw lots of other kids walking to school freezing and miserable, and he decided to help, or try to anyway.
I'm most definitely looking weird trying to help.
As Daryl Beaver live streamed his efforts, the well-raised kids of Detroit mostly did not accept a ride from a strange man with a bus. As
not for nothing, bro, he looked like he's out looking for one of them young kids to blow his buns, right? But thank God that he wasn't, right? But I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm going to keep it a stack with you, bro. A lot of psycho niggas drive yellow school buses, bro. Respectfully, bro. Don't think your kids are safe in a yellow school bus, bro. It's like sending them to school with a house or a dude from Rikers Island. Pop, you don't even know why he's locked up for, nothing. And some of them niggas could get in that school bus, right? Trust me, bro. I got in that school bus with over 15 felonies. At that time, I'm saying now I got over 20 felonies. But I was driving school buses while I was on parole. My nigga, I'm on parole. Respectfully. Whoever knows. I got life parole. I'm on parole, nigga. Driving the school bus, nigga. Respectfully. Parole has never slowed me down from nothing, nigga. I'm telling you, I come from a parole officer's. My PO was asking me how could she beat her hearing for her case, nigga. My PO got arrested, facts, and was getting advice from me, nigga. Facts. Because I know everything about trials, courts, all that. And she knew this is the nigga I need to sit down with. Facts. She seen my dick and everything. Facts. I got life. She saw my dick, nigga. Facts. What? I'm not lying, nigga. I keep it a stack. My PO saw the thing. Pop. Facts. But this nigga here, you just gotta watch niggas, bro. Because niggas with mad felonies could get any job, bro. Now, I don't know if they look up, like if you got like a sex crime or something, right? Because I never had sex crimes. You feel me? I don't get down like that. But a lot of people don't have to get down like that. I understand the law. That's why I give niggas the benefit of the doubt. Because I understand that you could be convicted of even rape. And you didn't rape nobody. You just know that you better cop out or you about to get 200 years. So you're like, fuck, man, I got to take this. Meanwhile, the bitch set you up or whatever. I understand courts, bro. I've been through a lot of shit, bro. You get it? But thank God I never had no fucking rape cases, no crazy shit. And I was driving school buses. Mostly my whole life, I drove school buses and trucks. Respectfully. I worked construction and shit like that, right? But my main shit was school buses, trucks, ambulance, all that, right? What I made more money in, the trucks didn't even bring me the most money. Respectfully, I made more money working for this little company that I used to work for. I'm trying to remember their name, bro. And it wasn't even the big truck. I was making more money with their van than with the fucking big truck. Damn, what was the name of that company, bro? I got to think about it. It was picking up Chinese stuff, facts from, and bringing it to the restaurants. Ping, ping. You know the Chinese restaurants, like the damn, bro. The soy sauce, duck sauce, and all that shit, right? Respectfully, I found a company. Remember, this is like way back, right? So probably what? Like right now, if you're driving a truck, right? You probably get 20-something. What's the hourly pay right now, right? Like let's say I go work for any truck company and they give me $21, right? Well, that company back in them days, you could look at it like the $21. You get it? Because I felt lit, nigga. I was getting money. Facts. But don't think that you're going to get a CDL and you're going to drive a yellow school bus and you making mad money. That shit is a lie, nigga. That's a lie. Them school bus drivers should be paid top dollar, nigga. And you're going to make the least money because what they hope for is that 90% of their drivers are either 62 years old. You get it? So there's a lot of old men that drive school buses. That's why you got to be careful, nigga. You will get killed by a yellow school bus because they let this old fart drive the bus. Meanwhile, somebody needs to fucking tell him where to go, put him on a leash or some shit. You get it? But these buses are dangerous because they putting 65-year-old, 70-year-old, like, and there's a difference, me at 65 and you or your brother at 65, respectfully. Our 65s don't match, bro. I'm gonna be 65 years old soon, nigga, respectfully. And I feel like I'm fucking in my teens, boy, respectfully. Now you get another 65-year-old dude, he's gonna be washed the fuck up. And you're gonna throw him in the yellow school bus? That's what they doing. That's what they've been doing for years. And when they put younger dudes in there, right? A lot of these young dudes are just starting. That school bus, that bus is his first time ever driving something big like that. He just got his CDL and his first job is in the school bus. Respectfully, I'm telling you, I know. I worked for every school bus company that's out here in New York City. Atlantic Express, Little Richie, Lorinda, Maggie's. I worked for all of them. Pennies, bro, and Pennies in Coney Island. I worked for all them shits, bro. I could keep naming them, bro. Accessori, I dogged Accessori. I will quit today, Pop, leave, Pop, and I'll go to another Accessori in another borough and get hired, Pop, and start working there. Facts, respectfully. I almost killed this lady. That's why you got to be careful. I took the wheelchair and it was coming down the ramp and I pushed it and just ran down. Her legs in the wheelchair were like this, Pop. Facts, bro. Her legs went like, Pop. I almost killed her. That's when I said, this is a serious job, bro. You need to be more careful, War. I could have killed that lady. And I'm like, boom, oh shit, you all right? You all right? I was so nervous, bro. I said, oh my God, here we go. I bodied her. But she lived. She lived, right? A lot of things happened. I backed up with the truck and I'm smashing this lady in a car behind me, boy. And I don't even know. That's why when whoever knows about trucks, you got to be careful, nigga. I hit the car. Pop. I didn't even know I hit the car. Respectfully. Because I got a big ass truck. I smashed the car. Pop. Now I'm hitting reverse, nigga. Pop, and it's going, and I'm crushing the lady in the car. Respectfully. I'm crushing the bitch. She's like, ah! Word, the nigga, bro, listen, me, bro. Oh my God, it's not even funny. Yo, you know what's so crazy? That I forgot about all this. And right now, as I'm talking about it, is that it's all coming back to my brain. Ping, ping, ping. And I'm like, oh shit, I did that. Facts. Because I don't talk about these things, bro. You get it? But I was smashing the bitch, crushing the car. Bing. And I don't know. I went like this. Yo, what up? When I looked, I said, holy shit. Boom. I pulled up. Ping. I told her, here, yo, you want my number? Because she was good. I got out the car, boom. I said, you all right? Yeah, yeah. I said, look, if anything, just call the company. They're going to pay for everything. Meet me. Yo, but they can't do nothing to me now. That shit was over fucking 10 years ago, respectfully. But anyway, apparently she wound up calling the company or something. She called like a week later or so. Somebody did. They sued the company, right? I was still there. I guess they were suing the company. I never had to go to court or nothing. They just took care of it. Facts. And he asked me, yo, that was you? But once they asked me, I said, yeah, I told you, bro. That's one thing I always did. I always told son what happened. You get it? Boom. Another time, mad shit, bro. Mad shit has happened. Like, I was really driving trucks. But that shit, when I reversed and hit the lady in the car, that shit happened like when I first started driving. You get it? A lot of years ago. It wasn't like when I first started driving, but I had not been in a truck in a long time. You get it? And I smashed her because I didn't have nobody like backing me up. You get it? Son wasn't behind me like, yo, you get it? I'm just doing it on my own, freestyling. Like, Pop, I got this. Bing. And I never forget. It was somewhere on, like by Hunts Point. Because I remember the highway being over. I mean, the train thing with the truck fit like right there. Like you're playing it close. You get it on the side. And it's like this much left. If the truck even bounces, Pop. I'm fucking it all up at the top. Facts. Yeah, I smashed her. I smashed her down, you heard? But she lived, though. It wasn't like somebody, like she died, you get it? But that's why I tell dudes, Yo, trucks are dangerous, boy. School buses are dangerous, bro. I know, bro. I promise you, bro. Ask anybody that really knows me in real life. They're going to tell you, oh, boy's a truck driver. That's what they know. Or some people know me as a construction worker. Like, you know what kills me about people? That you tell them, yo, you know, Warpath, whatever, yo, like this, like let's say this, yo, Warpath, oh, that the one that works out, right? A nigga will be like, the one that works out, who, Warpath, the brolic nigga? He'll be like, the brolic nigga. But niggas that know me know I've always had size, right? But you're talking about, nah, he's brolic, mad brolic. Nigga, I was bigger than, I was like 50 Cent at one time. Respectfully. Facts. I'll never lie to you, bro. Facts. The only reason that my body hasn't been still like that is because I slowed up with working out. But I promise you, when I came home, nigga, I was the biggest nigga in my hood everywhere. Facts. Niggas, a lot of niggas that know me, they probably see me in their face and don't even know it's me, nigga. Facts. That's what I be thinking. You get it? Like, niggas don't even know it's me. Cause I was a brolic nigga. Fuck, like now I got size, right? Like I'm always bulky nigga, or a little chubby nigga, or that looks brolic regardless, right? But I'm talking about, nigga, I was a beast, nigga. Respectfully, all jokes aside, mark my words, you're gonna see how big I was back then within a year from now. Like this time next year, I'm gonna be the same way I was 6 years ago. Facts. Respectfully, I get brolic quick, nigga. Respectfully, in days, pop, you be like, damn, how the fuck? I just saw this nigga. Like if I take my shirt off right now, you're gonna be like, holy shit. Nigga, I'm a monster under this shit, nigga. Respectfully, nigga. Ask anybody, nigga. I've always been a monster, nigga. And I got the biggest attitude and disrespectful manner that you ever see in your life, nigga. Facts. I could do that, though, you heard? Nigga, my name is Warpath. I didn't pick that name. I was giving that name. They gave me that name, nigga. Gang members of the almighty Latin King and Queen Nation, nigga, gave me the name King Warpath, nigga. Respectfully, I grew up as OB. The whole world knows me as OB. Warpath, I've had it for over 20 years. So now I don't even answer. If you call me OB and I'm outside, I don't even look back, nigga. Right? But if you say it again, then I'm going to be like, that nigga knows me from when I was a little kid. You get it? Or when I was a teenager. Right? Because I go to my hood, Sunset Park, ping, I'm on Fifth Ave, or I'm riding by, boom, 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 and a nigga going to pop out and be like, yo, oh, niggas still call me Obi, right? But those are niggas that I grew up with. You feel me? And still in all, 90% of them are like, yo, War. But a lot of them will be like, yo, OB. He just trying to let it be known. Like, I know this nigga like that. You get it? I know this nigga like that. You heard? Facts. That's why you seen, where was the peace sign? The sign that I had? One of these arts. I'm going to show you right now. I don't know if it was that one. But one of them, it looks official. It's the OB. I'm going to get it. Look. I just did it up like a crow me told me. Hold on a second. I'm looking for it for you guys. It says OB. It's official. I love it. I like it, Tommy. I don't know where it's at, though. I think it's this one. They look official. Oh, man. Now you're going to see all... Oh, this one is GANGSTER too, bro. Damn, bro. That one is GANGSTER. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, hold on. Damn, these shits came out good. Look at this one that I did, guys. Hold on. Look at this shit. Tell me these shits look fire, bro. That shit is good. That's like the best graphical thing, bro. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Pop, check this one out, bro. Pop, I did this one too. Now, that's me dressed in my studio. Facts. That shit look gangster, right? Pop, tell me no. Let me know if you want to know the application that I use. In all those applications, you have to write. You have to write this in order for it to work. Because if not, it's not going to work, bro. I promise you. Look, you have to write this. If you don't write this, it's not going to work, bro. I promise you. You have to write. Cartoon. Me. And then cartoon me. And I could do it right in front of you guys. I'm going to do one right in front of you guys. Facts. You want me to do one so you guys can learn how to do it? Let me know. I'll do one right in front of you guys. I'll be back. But if you want me to do one, just comment it. Let me know, guys. I'll do one right here for you guys right now. And you guys will learn it. And you have it down packed. And you can show your kids, your cousins, and everybody in the world that'll love you for your art. But that's an amazing thing for you to learn how to do, bro. For your content is needed. You could do it with videos. But here's the thing. If you tagged in and you log in, right, with your email, it's going to want you, it only lets you do like about 5 or 6 of them. And then it's going to tell you, you have to wait, I think, a few days until the page refreshes. And then you could use it again. So you're going to be some days without it, right? So here's what you do. Nigga, you make a few emails. You make a few emails for just recreation, right? I'm always good because I just use my emails from my pages. And even right here, I have a lot of emails. But I still wasted all of these with the art because I was going in. So I made different emails, right? But check it out. I'm going to do it for you guys, right? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Watch. Oh, I don't need this right now. Watch. Pop. I'm going to show you. Pop. I'm going to just, it let me do it right here. When you got this downloaded on your thing where it says AI mode, if you have AI mode right next to your Google, you good, right? Because I could go into the page right here, Pop, and find it. This is it right here. The one that I use. All right. My God, you can't see it because I cut this page off. But I'm going to let you see it now. I'm going to put the whole thing back. Because I cut half of the screen off. I'm going to let you see it for now. Now you can see the whole thing. Pop, so you see right here where it says, I'm going to let you see my hand too. There's like a little white hand that moves around. I'm going to put that up too. Pop, I usually had this colored, this thing moving around here. I had it like red before or yellow. I put it back white, but whatever. So this right here, ping, I tap on it, or you could go into it right here, the AI. But if I go into it right here, it probably dead me because I used it on this channel a lot already. So once you have AI, you go into it just from here, Pop, right? Pop, you hit that, you put create image, Pop, right? Then you hit the plus icon again, Pop. Then you go to where it says upload image, Pop. Then I'm going to look for a pic of me. You get it? I really didn't want y'all to see a lot of shit here because I got murderer pictures when I kill people and the homicide theme. So I could use him again. right? So check it out. Pop. Now check this out. Cartoon me. All right. I'm just making sure that what I'm putting in is what I used before. It's cartoon me. I put the stupidest thing. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. It just switched because I pressed something to switch. But it wasn't supposed to switch. But that's where I had it at. FBI, open up! Anyway, leave it there. Who gives a fuck? I'll be right back with you guys. Watch. Cartoon me with a gangster guy and a gun. I'm gonna add a whip to it. I don't be showing these or posting these, but it makes blickies for you too. Anyway, let me let you see it because I don't know why I pressed the wrong button and I took it off. But now you can see it. Pop. With a gangster guy and a gun. You see, it add the other words for me. Look, it says, with a gun in my hand. I never typed in my hand, but I'm about to bling it thingy, you heard? Facts. Oh my God. So that's like a good idea. In my hand. FBI, open up! Hold up. It switched again because every time I hit that button, it switches because I have it set to switch. So check it out. In my hand, and then it says holding. I'm not gonna keep doing all that. There's no need for that. Cartoon me with a gangster guy and a gun in my hand. You could make it sound as stupid as you want. It's gonna understand you and kind of sort of do it official. But this is gonna look sick. Look how it does it quick for me. Pop, I showed you guys something new. Pop. That's a Rikers Island pick. I only use my picks. It's not gonna probably make it exactly like you, but it's gonna look a lot like you, and you could try it again. Just get out of the page. Don't do it in the same page. Start all over. Look, that's gangster, nigga. Look. Pop. It kept the Rikers Island stories and all that. You get it? Warpath. It kept the Rikers Island sign and the thing. I could remove that. Like, I could tell it to remove that. It will remove it. But look at homeboy. Ping, ping. That's a good thumbnail. Like, this is not supposed to be here, the yellow one. So, that'll be right off. Pop. So, it'll be like this. Pop. That's gangster, homie. Huh? That's official. Now you could do movies just like this. You can make him start talking to this guy. Facts. So I'm me personally, this is a good one. I'm gonna keep it, but I really don't need it. You get it? But you save it right there and it went up, pop, and it's saved right in here. I tap on it and it's right here. Pop, you see it? It's saved up in my thing. Pop, pop, pop. I got it. It's good. Pop. That's me. King Warpath. Ping, 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 ping. It made the plain blue hat or whatever. That's cool. But it did exactly what I said. It put a gangster guy. That guy doesn't look gangster, nigga. But what does a gangster look like in real life, right? If you could describe him, the chances of you dying are at 100%. If you could describe what a gangster really looks like, chances of you dying are at 100. Facts. You're gonna die. I promise you, boy. Did I say something wrong, Charlie? So did you learn how to do the video? Did you guys learn something here today, Captain Coot? No, I didn't learn anything. Okay, go back to high school. Captain Coop, I gotta make everything back to normal. Yo, that shit looked official though, you heard? I did it real quick. I showed you guys something, you heard? You learn something every day on the lockout, you heard? Facts. Tell me you would have learned that somewhere else. You would have learned that on Panchito's channel? Nah, you would not learn that, papi. You would not learn that. Yo, let's get to this bills. You heard? Yeah, I'm a content creator like a Kratom Robbins. Oh, snap. Yo, what up, baby? But technically, I don't gotta do my shit's official, baby. You heard? My shit's is right. You heard? Oh snap! I gotta make these videos for Monday. 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 We got a lot of packages, boy. Facts. We getting to the bread. It's on the lockout. My name is King Warpath. El ganguista de Norma. El ganguista de Tata. De la esquina a la 44. El que vendía crack, fumaba crack, se metía manteca en the backpack. El que sacó el ack, el que mató a Shaq, el que te dio el crack, el que te dijo, mira, whack. Yo sigo siendo guerra, sin cojones a mí me tiene. Ponte para lo tuyo, papi, porque te voy a tirar. Te voy a romper y tú no vas a saber lo que va a hacer, porque yo sigo contigo. Dale, para que aprendan que llegó aterrizando y seguimos meneando. Y si la vida te la fresquecita, y si tú quieres cambiar tu vida, ponte pa' mí, que yo estoy para ti. Te voy a partir, porque tú no te pones pa' ti. No te pones pa' ti. Pero bicho. Yeah. And you say New York City. Ow! Yeah, you bet. What? Motherfucker. Yeah. New York. I got 100 clips. Pop. Yo, what up? We turn it up like Twix. What's poppin'? Bing. We in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, so check it out. Let's get to some of this, bro. Let's get to the video, B. Yo, I love you guys. Thanks a lot. My name is Ovidio El Rey Guerra. Rikers Island was my house up north. I ran the city. Don't ask me about nobody. I carried on like karate. Maserati. I carry ox. Rest in peace to my dude. You already know that's Fox.
I'm most definitely looking weird trying to help.
As Daryl Beaver live streamed his efforts, the well-raised kids of Detroit mostly did not accept a ride from a strange man with a bus. As well they should not.
I'm for my people, man. I don't care what it look like.
But two things happened once parents realized Beaver was volunteering rides. First, he got loads of requests.
I knew we needed help, but I didn't think it was that bad. My Facebook, my emails, everything is just flooding with requests for pickups and drop-offs from school.
And second, the school district got involved. Local news covered this alert to parents about an unauthorized bus. And despite the good intentions, Beaver had to cancel the free rides.
I get it. It's to protect our community, and I understand that, and I'm not going to really bash them.
Nah, my nigga, not for nothing though, bro, but I'm gonna tell you why they bashed them, son. You black, nigga, you black. You black. You black, bro. What's wrong with you? You crazy? You black. Facts. Respectfully, don't ever let your kids go with no one that looks like him. Nah, listen. He's black, bro. They're gonna disrespect him, bro. You know how the news do, man. That's a violation, bro. Don't diss out people like that. Facts. They did him wrong. But he's kind of kind about it.
Rules, they do need to be addressed a little bit more to see how can we put something in place to help out these kids and to help out the community a little bit more.
And
Well, we could start with out hiring. Respectfully, I want my felons to win. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck. I'm for the felony dudes. I'm for the murderers, the killers, and the $100 billers. Right now, if you just going out murdering people for no apparent reason, you're a piece of shit, right? Respectfully, right? Because not everybody that kills somebody is he's a bad dude. It doesn't work that way, bro. If you're killing people for no reason, you're a piece of shit. Respectfully. Right? Understand what I'm saying? Now, Tommy, that guy, he got the school bus job, but there's a vast majority of school bus drivers with felonies, been arrested, sell crack. Respectfully, I was selling crack. I was driving a school bus with 10 bundles or better on me. I was pulling up with a handicap bus, nigga. I drove handicapped kids also to school, nigga. Ask anybody. I was pulling up with my handicap bus, nigga, and dropping off bundles at the drug spot on Knickerbocker and Trotman, nigga. Pop, yo, here. And the nigga's going to sell that. Facts. I'm dropping off work. Like they call me, yo, son, I ran out. I'll be right there. Boom. I'm close by, like going to the school. Pop, the block pops up. Boom, I make the left. Pop out. Yo, here, ping. All right, see you later. Boom, boom. And I got kids on my bus, nigga. So be careful who you let take your kids to school. I'm telling you, nigga, respectfully, I wasn't doing nothing like major bad, right? Like I would say, right? Like I'm not shooting. There's no needles in the fucking. Your kid cannot play with it, right? But I had drugs on my pocket, nigga. I'm giving the nigga drugs to sell, right? Respectfully, in a fucking bus with handicapped kids. You know, one time what this dude did, bro, and you know, you're a disrespectful motherfucker, bro. This is what this dude did, bro. I don't even want to say this, bro. Respectfully, bro, something happened with one of my buses, right? With a kid and a nigga that I know. Bro, I punched this nigga, boom. I chased him up the block, caught him, boom. Wrecked him. The police came, a bunch of shit. But the reason why I was able to beat the shit out of him is because even though I stopped, I had to say how I got to that block. That block was on the way for me to take the kids to school. You get it? And I was able to stop there because he jumped in front of my, you get it? Like, why did you stop there? To talk to him? No, nigga, I'm at a red light. You get it? I stopped in the corner. He came and talked to me. I stopped the bus there. Boom. Right? Bang. And then the kid did get stupid with him, but the kid was handicapped. He looked at big. The kid was 14 this is a different school I'm working for. I worked for a lot of schools. But the kid was probably like in his teens, but not like 16. He was younger than 16, but he looked older. This nigga got loose. Bottom line is I beat fire out of him. He got arrested and everything. Facts. But I was good with it. You get it? Because I don't play that. If I beat the shit out of him, what he said or did must have been serious. Facts. I just felt like, you know what? Let me not even say that story. Facts. But I beat the shit out of him. And the cops came, everything. He got arrested. Facts. Respectfully. Like, I was like, oh, shit. No, this nigga didn't play like a crackhead. Like, not even crackheads, bro. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, what the fuck you just said, bro? I just wilded out on him, bro. Respectfully. Word. Damn, I never thought of... It's been a long time since I actually stopped play back to think about that shit. You get it? And that's why I don't like to stop and think about my past or things that happen in my life, because it brings me pain, right? And I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I've done a lot of shit. A lot of shit has happened, right? And I gotta stop back, and just when I think, I gotta feel I'm fucking human, bro, right? And it's just hurtful, bro. It's just hurtful. My life has been very hurtful. Facts. But I've hurt a lot of people in this world. And I think that alone is what makes it hurtful. I don't know if you understand, because some people feel like if a nigga's hurting people, you go on with no feelings. And that's not necessarily true. Like, I'm normally the one that's hurting people. But it also affects me, believe it or not, right? And probably the people who I have hurt in my life watching this, that probably makes you feel good. I hope that it does, but that's not why I'm saying it. You get it? I'm just saying it because the reality of it is, I fucking feel like it. You get it? There's no other reason. Just that's what the fuck I felt like saying. You get it? But it's always gonna be the truth and the facts. But I've heard a lot of people, bro, and it bothers me only when I think about it. I normally never think about how much of an impact I've had in life or in this world. But I created a lot of fucking heartache and pain for a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Respectfully. I hurt a lot of people, bro. I'm not trying to show off for YouTube, none of that. Whoever knows me knows I don't do that, nigga. Facts. If you wanna, like, if I wanna show off for YouTube, nigga, I'll box one of your heads in, ping ping in real time. Facts. I get it popping, nigga. My name is Warpath. They gave me the name Warpath. Your name is Pito, nigga. That should say a fucking whole lot. Respectfully. And I'm a Latin king, nigga. I'm a king. I've been king for over 30-something years of my life. I still say I am king, nigga. Respectfully. I go outside, I'm king, nigga. I live in New York City, nigga. There's nobody in these boroughs ever in their life gonna do anything to me, nigga. Facts. Because I'm gonna body him and I'm gonna post him dead like this. Pop, you're gonna see the nigga. I had to kill this nigga right here. Facts. I promise you, nigga. And they know that too. They know I'm not playing, nigga. I'm gonna post your dead head, nigga. Facts. Mira, I had to kill this penco. Facts. Amor del Rey. Nigga. Facts. I don't play, nigga. Chosen few left. Only the real will pop up. The fake will stay meek, humble, and pussy. Yeah. Niggas be like, oh, I don't be telling nobody, you know what I mean? That yo soy rey, you heard? I keep it meek and humble. No, nigga, you pussy. You're a pussy. You're scared to fucking death. You're a pussy, nigga. Respectfully. You're pussy. Facts. Yo soy rey. Oh, how the fuck? We never knew that. You lived around me your whole life. I just found out. You was king? No, you seen two of us that were king. Now you king. No, you're a pelabicho, nigga. You're a pelabicho, nigga. Facts. The fuck out of here. Fake ass niggas. It's King's Way or no way, nigga. Take the highway. My name is King Warpath. Facts, nigga.
At 6, I'm Eric Perry. The Hall County Sheriff's Office says 40-year-old Jason Hughes died after he was run over by a car.
What
Tonight,
the
several
fuck?
18-year-olds face charges. Fox 5's Sarah Jabora is live now near where it happened. Sarah, walk us through what happened.
Well, Eric, we're here along Northgate Drive. This, of course, is Jason Hughes' neighborhood. Now, just about an hour ago, I got the chance to speak with some neighbors that live here. Of course, they're very upset and so sad to hear what happened to the 40-year-old teacher and coach. Now, here's what we know so far from the Hall County Sheriff's Office. They tell us that a group of 5 teens, including 18-year-old Jaden Ryan Wallace, went to the house to get to toilet paper the home.
Holy snap, guys, before I forget, starting Monday morning, I may start it tomorrow, so look and ping to see. But I promise you that this channel right here on the Lockout will be live from 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Live streams nonstop. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every fucking day. Facts. Play with me, little niggas. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Facts.
Which, of course, is a pretty common prank. Now, deputies say when the 40-year-old man, Jason Hughes, came out of the house, the 2 groups of teens scattered in 2 different cars to get away. Deputies say Hughes, while walking towards the street, tripped and fell into the roadway and then was hit by Wallace's car.
What?
The sheriff's office says all the teens tried to help Hughes before first responders rushed him to the hospital, but he died from his injuries. Now, obviously, this is a heartbreaking situation. Hughes, a teacher and coach, the people in the neighborhood that I spoke to say that he was a very nice guy and that they used to see him walking around the neighborhood. Now, Wallace, who deputies say was driving the car that hit Hughes, he's now charged with vehicular homicide. The other teens are facing misdemeanor charges. Now, we reached out to the Hall County School District. They sent us this statement saying in part, quote, "Our hearts are broken. Jason Hughes was a loving husband, a devoted father, a passionate teacher, mentor, and coach who was loved and respected by students and colleagues." Now, we'll, of course, be here tonight and keep you updated as we learn more from police, but also from the community here. Reporting live in Hall County, Tara Jabor, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, a prank that no one is laughing. Tara Jabor, thanks so much. A 25-year-old Douglasville man faces murder
Holy shit.
charges after police say he shot and killed someone outside of a bar in Ackworth this morning. Ackworth police were called to the New Saddle Bar on Cowan Road just before 3 this morning after receiving reports of a person who had been shot. Medics rushed the victim to a local hospital where he died. Investigators believe the shooting happened after some sort of a fight at that bar.
Holy
Police say the victim
shit.
tried to
Some sort of a fight at that bar. Holy shit.
break up that fight when the suspect pulled out a gun and shot him.
Not for nothing, bro. This dude sounds gay, bro. Respectfully, your voice just sounds gay. His voice just sounds gay. Like, is he gay? Like, normally, 90% of you guys will be like, I don't have a problem with patos because YouTube will shut you off if you say you don't love gays. That's why a lot of you guys love gays, right? Do you guys love gays? You guys love gays. And hey, YouTube says it's okay for you to love gays, right? So you gonna love gays? That just sound crazy, nigga. Because you're gay.
Police later arrested Daniel Devon Parsons, who is being held without bond. In DeKalb County, police are looking for the person who shot a man multiple times in a parking lot. Investigators say it started from a fight.
Disrespectfully, este tipo pato, my nigga. Respectfully, he's Fruity Pebbles, boy. He's gay, boy.
This happened on Wesley Chapel Road around 10:20 this morning. That victim is expected to be okay. The good news here, police have not released any information about a suspect. If you know anything, call DeKalb County Police.
Bro, listen, I'm going to call your wife or whoever. I'm going to tell her you got hit. Yo, bro, él es pato, my dude. Él es pato. Trust me, él es pato, bro. Él es pato, bro.
On is live this morning with the newest, biggest developments in the case they were expecting to see today. Good morning, Say.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, this is a case that actually goes back to 2022, as you mentioned, when Kashia Golden, who was pregnant at the time, fatally stabbed her then-boyfriend during an argument that turned violent. Golden is facing first-degree murder charges in the death of her then-boyfriend, Kelvin Sidney. She was originally held on a $2 million bond. That amount was later dropped to $50,000, requiring Golden to pay $5,000 of it. The Chicago Community Bond Fund, which posts bond on behalf of people who can't afford to pay, provided that $5,000 bond required to get her out of jail, which her attorneys and judges at the time agreed was in the best interest of her unborn child. According to Golden's attorney, Sydney had dragged Golden by her hair, and she was forced to stab him in the leg when family members couldn't pull them apart during their argument. Her attorney says Golden acted in self-defense to protect her and her unborn baby, not knowing she hit an artery in Sydney's leg. Her attorney adds that Golden had previously miscarried after she was physically abused by Sydney. Police also tell us there have been over 50 calls made from the couple's home to report abuse. 5 of them were reported between June and September of 2022, and in 4 of those calls, Golden claimed Sydney had choked, punched, slapped, or pushed her. Today, her attorneys will be back here at Layton Criminal Courthouse seeking to dismiss any charges against her, really putting that self-defense at the center of that argument. Her attorney is set to appear in court in a little less than an hour now at 10 o'clock this morning. Back to you.
All right, thank you, sir. We'll be waiting to see if those charges do indeed get dropped later on this morning.
This is Black News. I'm Alzo Slade.
Oh shit, bro. What? Oh, Snoopy.
I remember the past.
The black church is actually older than the black family form.
Only way out is in.
What is bad for cinema is the categories.
I do sincerely believe that this is a chance to study black folk.
Oh, some other kind of stuff.
Man, that's crazy.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings, where we have got a story for you. Earlier this month, 35-year-old Sheldon Thomas walked out of a Brooklyn, New York courtroom free after almost 2 decades behind bars. Thomas was arrested back in 2004 for murder after an eyewitness pointed to a picture of a guy named Sheldon Thomas in a police lineup of photos. But the man in the image was actually a different person entirely, happened to have the same name. And as we step through the circles of absurdity here, that guy also had no link to the case. Nevertheless, prosecutors continued to focus on the Sheldon Thomas they had in custody, which eventually led to his wrongful conviction. Thomas talked to our Lilia Luciano just days after his release in his very first TV interview.
I waited for this my whole life.
Sheldon Thomas was 6.
Facts, respectfully, he was soft in prison. Facts, respectfully, he was pussy. But I get it. His pussy was cool, right? But he was soft. Facts. Or he was the man. He was soft, nigga. Facts. Respectfully. But I give it to him. Apparently it wasn't him.
16, when police took down the door of his home and locked him up. Now, 19 years later, he's been effectively exonerated.
How have you been sleeping?
I really haven't.
Yeah.
Well, you could go back. There's a lot of beds. You could go back. They'll take you back with no problem. You fit the criteria. Facts.
I've just been rested, not really sleeping.
Yeah.
Still trying to grab.
You've been rested, waiting to get rearrested. Be careful, boy. You might get locked up right there in the park.
That's the fact that I'm not in the cage anymore, that I'm actually being treated with respect and love and dignity.
The way
you see how fucked up New York is, right? Even upstate prison could be better than New York for a lot of people. Facts. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. To you, I know, because you never been to prison. I promise you that for a lot of niggas, you come home and you be like, what the fuck? You crazy. I'm better off upstate. Facts on my mother's mother, bro. The only thing you're not getting is pussy. And, you know, that's you. You get it? That's you. I was up north getting head, getting my shit buffed, pop, by girls, of course, right? I promise you, nigga, making out, coming back with mad hickeys on my neck and all that. Every time, every week, a few times a week, respectfully. Got my shit buffed. Bing, hold it down. Facts. On Rikers Island, it was crazy. Up north, I turned it up. Respectfully.
Seeing the way people look at you, the way people talk to you or listen to you?
Like a human. Because when you're behind.
He's feeling that for right now. In a few days. But maybe again, he was locked up for a few years, but he wasn't like that. It's a difference, right? I can't say he wasn't like that. I don't really know, right? But respectfully. But if you like that and you moving around the jail like you built the jail too, right? you get accustomed to it, like easy, like this is my crib, right? Respectfully, like if you do what I did, every house from the gate, every house I go to, I always had the phone. Facts. The one phone is mine. I need the whole phone. Every bit, respectfully. Don't let none of these dudes front, lie to you, all types of shit, nigga. If niggas was with me on Rikers Island or in the state penitentiary, you either got on my phone, Warpath's phone, or on the black phone. Facts. But everybody knew that phone belongs to that little Latin King nigga right there. That's his phone. Facts. Respectfully. Every house I went to, every year I got locked up and all that. Only one time I went through and left the phones alone, and I said that. And I was in the projects. You get it? There's a fucking bum ass house. It's probably like 3 niggas that get busy at that, respectfully. But I told my main dude, when I go to court today, if I come back, it's lit. But thank God I went home. I kind of sort of knew that. That's why I didn't want to pop nobody's head for the horn yet. You get it? I was only there like 4 or 5 days. I went to court and bounced. Pop, facts. Respectfully, just that time was a time that I didn't have the phone. I didn't even care about the phone. I was looking more forward to leaving. Facts. But if I would have went back,
When you're behind the walls, you don't get that.
Yeah, you don't get that. That's a fact. But you know what? He don't seem like a problematical dude. But who knows, bro? God bless him, bro. He's still a good dude, right? He deserves the best out of life. Yo, guys, you guys stay up, bro. One thing is for sure and 2 things is for certain. Don't let nobody push your pillows and up your curtain. Ah! Yo, what up? We in the building. It's on the lockout. Yo, we live every day. Pop out 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 p.m. here on this channel, on the lockout. You know I got Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, REK, pop. As a matter of fact, look at all my other channels. This is where I be at. When I get off of here, I go to these channels. Pop, I promise you, I'll never lie to you, bro. Pop, I'm going to show you. I go to this channel. I go mainly when I'm playing games, and I play a lot of games, I go live here on Tech for Rec. Pop, TEK, the number 4, REK. Ping, ping, ping. Oh, as a matter of fact, look. Tech for Rec. You see it? Pop. You see the guy right there? That's me, boy. Ping, ping, ping. Let's check this out. I did it in 1080p. I don't know why I never do that, but I did it that time. I normally go in 1440p all the time, but I was trying something out. I don't know what, because I already know that it'd be kind of sort of no good, but it looked good to the average person. It's because over. But I turn it up. Bing. Over there it's not up. I was fucking around with that dude, chasing him up. You thought you the only one that could get in here, punk? He thought I already know them tricks. I made that game, boy. Facts. I do magic. Oh shit. Yeah, respectfully, in case you're wondering, I have a few steering wheels for that steering wheel with the neck and all that right there and the bar on the side. You're gonna spend at the least $400 or $500. Facts. That's just one piece, homie. Respectfully. To feel like you're in a car in real life with real steering wheels, real pieces that belong to my actual car. I take them off of here, put them in my car. Respectfully. That shit feels like magic. Check them out though. Tech for Rec, you're not on the lockout. Your culture is not golden. You're not golden culture. You're a
Facts.
bicho. I be litty.
He's kind of gangster too on his feel. You get it? All the way down to a Buick Regal. Boom, boom. What up? A Honda Civic. But you're gonna look on the street, and in that moment, there's no proper, better looking car than the one that I'm driving in. Facts. With the music. Boom, 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 boom. Bah, boom, 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 bah, boom, boom, bah. Coming through, son. Facts. Yeah, 4-4, baby. FFB. Don't believe me? Ask somebody, baby. I'm him. Your sister's man. You know the lady.
Check this one out.
Yo, so me, I'm just in. I just made this car today. The steering, I gotta fix a little because my wheel goes too much for it, but I'm not with that right now. But he's lit though. He boogies. And I like him because he boogies with 22-inch rims. Back. Watch. Those are 22-inch rims. That's why he bouncy and all that. Lit. It feels amazing.
I wish I was lying, bro. It feels amazing, nigga. Facts. That shit feels like water. Fing.
Alright.
That's me on the bike. Facts. That's me in the whip. That's me doing whatever I love to do, kid. Like, wah. Show 'em, boy. Oh shit, gangster, bro. Amazing tracks.
Let's check this out.
Crack.
Types of different ways.
Oh shit, hold up. Peter Pan Peppers, the peanut pie. On the lockout, baby. Bing. Bing. You want to make content? I'll teach you how to make content. All you got to do is hit me up. Bing. Facts. And I'll make you the best content creator in the world. Facts. No one would be able to compete or stand next to you. If you want to learn how to make content now, before the internet gets too saturated, you're not going to be able to get in here. Believe me. If you don't have a YouTube channel with videos up posted already, say goodbye. Your viewership will go down to 0. Facts. Don't believe me? Watch. Post. Go make a video right now. If you get 1 view, I'm going to give you $100 for each view that you get. Facts. Open up a page. Make a video. Respectfully. Go live. If you get viewers watching you, bro, you're the man. Respectfully. 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 But if you want to learn the correct way to grow on all platforms in one shot, hit me up, bro. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. You get it? Why should I know? You get it? I'm from the hood, New York City, Brooklyn, the streets. You get it? I'm a Latin king. I'm a gang member. What do I know? I just built computers and put all this shit together, you heard? Facts. On my own. But what should I know, right? I'm just a millionaire. Get it together, boy. Hit me up. Change your life. See y'all tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Everyday content here. And of course, my other channels, right? Which is, I just posted them for you. I just showed you. Tech for Rec, right? Being Golden Culture with a K. Historias de la Roca right here. Historias de la Roca, right? These are all channels. Lockouts, Noticias por YouTube. That's my channel too in Spanish. On the Lockout. Tech for Rec. TEK, the number 4. REK. You already know. Warpath NYC. But check this out. I'm going to be live right here next. Bing. On Tech for Rec. I promise you. Right here. Bing. Tech for Rec right here. Bing. 1,000 something subs. That's me. Bing. I will go live here on Tech for Rec. My other channels are right there on the Lockout. Golden Culture with a K. Historias de la Roca. That. Bing. That. All my channels are here, bro. Or you got, not all, but a vast majority of them. Bing. Mostly all my channels is 2,000 semi-subs. Hundreds of thousands of views worldwide. And I don't even be posting on them like that, right? But they there and they got new, fresh content. Go check it out. Pelavicho. You heard? Facts. Hasta mañana, mi gente. Los quiero. Amor de Rizé. Facts.